Hey, what's up, tech lovers? Welcome back to Tech in History, where we dive deep into the world of gadgets and innovation. Today, we're unlocking the history and evolution of earphones, of which you may be using one right now, from clunky earpieces to sleek wireless buds that fit right in your pocket. Stick around because you'll be surprised by how far we've come. And of course, if you love learning about tech, smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. The birth of personal audio was unraveled around 1880s, 1950s. Let's rewind back to the late 19th century. Before Spotify and AirPods, audio was a luxury few could experience. The very first earphone dates back to the 1880s, invented by Ernest Mercadier, a French engineer who patented an in-ear device designed for telephone operators. This was an early version of in-ear monitors, though rudimentary by today's standards. The goal was simple: provide clearer and more private audio for operators handling multiple calls at a time. Fast forward to the 1910s, and here comes Nathaniel Baldwin, the man who unknowingly set the stage for modern headsets. His early headphones, made in his kitchen, were so good that the US Navy bought them for military use. Imagine making something so revolutionary in your own home that the government takes notice. Baldwin's invention wasn't just about sound, it was about clarity and immersion, concepts that remain central to earphone development today. In the 1930s, Beyerdynamic, a German company, introduced the DT48, one of the first dynamic headphones, paving the way for future audio advancements. Though over-ear, these developments heavily influenced earphone technology as engineers sought to miniaturize these innovations for personal listening devices. During the 1940s and 1950s, radio and telephone companies started integrating smaller audio drivers into personal communication devices, setting the foundation for mass production of earphones. The rise of consumer earphones, 1950s, 1980s. The 1950s saw a big shift. Electronics became smaller and more accessible. This is when Sony stepped onto the scene, and oh boy did they change the game. In 1979, Sony released the Walkman TPS L2, one of the first portable music players, paired with lightweight foam-covered earphones. This moment was huge. It changed the way people consumed music forever. Before this, headphones were bulky and mostly used for professional or military purposes. But the Walkman's on-the-go culture sparked the demand for compact and comfortable personal audio. This led to a boom in miniaturization, where companies focused on making earphones more ergonomic and efficient without sacrificing sound quality. Another key player during this era was Koss Corporation, which developed high-fidelity personal audio equipment, making quality sound more accessible to the average listener. Koss's innovations helped shape consumer expectations for clarity and bass performance in personal audio devices. During this time, ear-hook designs and clip-on earphones also gained traction, providing users with alternatives to traditional in-ear or over-ear models. The breakthrough of in-ear and canal phones, 1990s, early 2000s. Fast forward to the 90s. This was the era when in-ear earphones became mainstream. Companies like Sony, Sennheiser, and Bose started making high-quality, consumer-friendly models. Advances in speaker driver technology allowed for smaller, yet more powerful sound drivers, improving bass response and overall fidelity. Then came Apple. In 2001, Steve Jobs unveiled the iPod, and along with it, the iconic white earbuds. These little white earphones became a fashion statement and an instant cultural icon. You weren't just listening to music, you were showing the world you had an iPod. Apple completely changed the way people viewed personal audio. Another big development? Noise isolation and in-ear canal phones. Brands like Shure and Etymotic pushed innovation further by designing earphones that fit deeper into the ear canal, providing better sound isolation and bass response. This was particularly popular among musicians and audiophiles as they allowed for more immersive listening experiences. Additionally, the rise of MP3 players in the early 2000s further drove demand for high-quality earphones, leading to an increase in the development of silicone and memory foam ear tips for enhanced comfort and noise isolation. By the late 2000s, sports earphones with sweat-resistant coatings and over-ear hooks became popular, catering to fitness enthusiasts. The wireless revolution, 2010s, present day. The 2010s marked the beginning of a wireless revolution. Bluetooth technology, which had been around since the early 2000s, was now reliable enough for audio streaming. In 2015, brands like Jaybird and Beats by Dre popularized wireless sports earphones, making them essential for workouts. But the real game changer? Apple's AirPods. In 2016, Apple removed the headphone jack from the iPhone 7 and launched the AirPods. And despite the initial skepticism, they became one of the best-selling tech accessories of all time. Their seamless connectivity, portability, and convenience set a new standard for the industry. Following Apple's success, brands like Samsung, Sony, and Bose jumped on board with their own versions of true wireless earbuds. One key development? Active noise cancellation, ANC. Companies like Sony, WF-1000XM4, and Bose, Quiet Comfort earbuds, have taken noise cancellation to insane levels, letting you immerse yourself in your favorite songs like never before. ANC technology works by analyzing external noise and generating opposing sound waves to cancel it out, making it an essential feature for travelers and commuters. Additionally, we saw the rise of customizable sound profiles, voice assistant integration, and spatial audio, turning earphones into smart, interactive devices. By the late 2020s, bone conduction technology and 3D spatial audio became increasingly popular, offering alternative ways to experience audio without traditional drivers. So, what does the future hold? Earphones are getting smaller, smarter, and more immersive. We're already seeing features like AI-powered adaptive sound. Google and Apple are working on it. Bone conduction technology for open-ear listening, ideal for athletes and outdoor users. Health tracking earbuds, measuring heart rate, oxygen levels, and even temperature. Neural interface audio, using brainwaves to control audio without touching a device. We might even see haptic feedback earphones that let you feel the bass or vibrations in different frequencies, enhancing the way we experience music and gaming. And who knows? In a few years, we might even have brain-controlled audio devices. Imagine adjusting volume or skipping tracks just by thinking about it. We've come a long way from the days of wired earpieces to futuristic earbuds with smart features. The next time you put in your AirPods or your favorite earbuds, remember, it took over 100 years of innovation to get to this point. If you found this video interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into tech history. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite pair of earphones ever? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.